Welcome to Exploring My Computer channel. Watch videos on computer and solutions. Please stay connected by subscribing the channel for better informative videos.
Computer is an high-speed electronic computing and data processing device, which takes inputs, processes it and produces the output accordingly. It also stores information in memory. This diagram shows basic operation flow on computer. That is input, processing and output. Common characteristics of a computer. Computer understands machine language that can't be understandable by human. Computer recognizes values in the forms of zeros or ones. Accuracy, repetitive task and tirelessness work. Computer hardware is physical components of a computer system. It is abbreviated as computer HW or HW. In short, computer parts which can physically touch. 4 categories. Input devices for raw data input. Processing devices to process raw data instructions into information. Output devices to disseminate data and information. Storage devices for data and information retention. Input devices. Keyboard. It is the most popular and commonly used input device. It is just like a typewriter with additional keys for special purposes. Typing keys. Alphabet keys, A to Z, and number keys, 0 to 9. Function keys. 12 function keys, used for specific purposes. Control keys. These are cursor and screen control keys. Example, arrow keys. Page up, page down, control, alternate, escape, home, end, insert, and delete. Operator and special character keys. Special purpose keys. Enter, backspace, numlock, caps lock, shift, space bar, tab, scroll lock, sleep, and print screen. Numeric keypad. Quick and easy reference keys. Numbers, arrow keys, operator keys, etc. Mouse. Popular pointing, selection and cursor control device. Microphone. It is used to recording sound, then stored in a digital form. Mainly used in multimedia works. Joystick is also a pointing device, which is used to move the cursor position on a screen. It is mainly used in games. Light pen is a pointing device similar to a pen, used to select a menu item or draw pictures on the screen. Scanner. It works like a photocopy or Xerox machine. It transfers information available on paper into digital format and stores it in computer memory. Barcode reader. It is used for reading barcoded data in the form of light and dark lines. Barcoded data is generally used in labeling items, numbering the books, etc. Optical character reader, OCR. It is used to scan printed text optically and converts them into readable text and store it in a computer memory. Magnetic ink card reader, MICR. MICR is used in banks, where to read bank's code number and check number are printed on the checks with a special type of ink. Optical mark reader, OMR. It is an optical scanner used to recognize the type of mark made by pen or pencil. It is specially used for checking the answer sheets of examinations having multiple choice questions. Monitor. The most common computer output device. Just like TV, it comes in various sizes and resolutions. Monitor resolution, it describes the visual dimensions of any given display. Expressed in terms of width and height, monitor resolution is comprised of a specific number of pixels. CRT, cathode ray tube. This uses phosphorescent dots to generate the pixels that constitute displayed images. Bulk in size and weight. Flat panel screen. This makes use of liquid crystals or plasma to produce output. Light is passed through the liquid crystals in order to generate pixels. LCD, liquid crystal display. LED, light-emitting diodes. Printer generates a hard copy of documents and photographs, typically on a paper. Impact printers works by direct contact of an ink ribbon with paper. Non-impact printer uses laser, xerographic, electrostatic, chemical and inkjet technologies. Headset is a combination of speakers and microphone. It is mostly used by gamers, video conference, online meeting, etc. Speakers are to facilitate the output of digital sound. Projector device projects a computer-created image onto another surface, usually whiteboard or wall. It is most widely used for presentations or for viewing videos. Plotter device generates a hard copy of a digitally depicted design. It is generally used with architect or engineering applications. Motherboard is the most essential parts of a computer system. It connects all the parts of a computer together, both internal and external components of the computer using various slots and ports. Microprocessor, Central Processing Unit, CPU. Microprocessor, heart of the computer, is an electronic component that controls all functions of a computer system. It is located inside the computer case on the motherboard. It is a single integrated chip, IC, containing billions of very small components including transistors, resistors and diodes that work together. The microprocessor functions as an artificial brain. All the arithmetical and logical functions are done by it. Random access memory. RAM is a computer's primary memory. It is a very fast solid-state storage medium that is directly accessible by the CPU. Any open programs or files on a computer are temporarily stored in RAM whilst being used. Being volatile, any data stored in RAM will be lost when power is lost. Read-only memory. ROM is a type of primary storage medium that permanently stores data on PCs and other electronic devices. It contains the programming needed to start a PC, which is essential for boot up. It performs major input/output tasks and holds programs or software instructions. It is part of the BIOS chip, which is located on PC's motherboard. Hard disk drives are non-volatile magnetic secondary storage devices capable of remembering vast amounts of data in gigabytes or terabytes. Two types, internal and external. Uses: desktop PCs, laptops, TV and satellite recorders, servers and mainframes. Solid-state drive. SSD is non-volatile secondary storage device capable of holding large amounts of data. It uses flash memories, millions of transistors wired in a series on a circuit board, giving it the advantage of having no mechanical moving parts and therefore faster transfer of data than hard disk drives. It is more expensive. Uses: high-end PCs, laptops, smartphones, tablets, etc. Flash storage devices. These are non-volatile solid-state secondary storage devices which use NAND flash memories to store data, millions of transistors. Pen drive, used in computers. Memory cards, used in digital cameras, mobile phones, tablets etc. Flash storage devices are portable and comes in a variety of capacities to suit most budgets and requirements. CD, DVD, Blu-rays are optical secondary storage discs. Binary data is stored as changes to the texture of the disk surface, sometimes thought of as microscopic pits and bumps. Disk capacity is CD 700 MB, DVD 4.7 GB, Blu-ray 25 GB to 128 GB. Optical disk drive. This device reads, writes, rewrites data on optical disks through laser beaming technology. Common optical drives are CD, DVD, Blu-ray drives. Two types, internal and external drives. CPU slot. The processor socket is the connector on the motherboard that connect a microprocessor. CPU fan will be placed above the processor. RAM slots. RAM slots for attaching RAM chips to motherboard. PCI slot. Peripheral component interface. Slot allows to insert expansion cards into computer motherboard like network cards, sound cards, modems, video cards. AGP slot, accelerated graphics port, is a high-speed point-to-point channel for attaching a video card to motherboard. SATA, serial attached. This port connects hard disk drive or DVD drive into motherboard. ID controller, integrated drive electronics, connects old type of hard drive or CD drive into motherboard. Floppy controller, in old motherboard the floppy drive connects to computer via a 34-pin ribbon cable. CMOS battery, complementary metal oxide semiconductor, is used to store BIOS setting in computer motherboard. CMOS battery is the power backup for CMOS settings. PS2, used to connect keyboard and mouse. USB, universal serial bus, used to connect mouse, keyboards, scanners, cameras, printers, USB storage devices to computer motherboard. Parallel connector. Old printers are used to connect by parallel port, which use a 25-pin female DB connector. Serial connector. It used to connect a serial device to the computer and capable of transmitting one bit at a time. Serial ports are 9 pins connectors, usually identified as COM ports. VGA, video graphics adapter, used to connect monitor into the video port. Line out. It used to connect speakers or headphone into the line out jack. Line in. The line in jack allows us to listen to our computer using a stereo system. HDMI, high definition multimedia interface, is a connector and cable capable of transmitting high quality and high bandwidth streams of audio and video between devices. The HDMI technology is used with devices such as an HD TV, projector, DVD player or Blu-ray player. Game port. If we have a joystick, musical, MIDI, keyboard, or other gaming device, this is where we plug it in. Network or Ethernet port. You can connect your computer to a network by plugging in an Ethernet cable in this port. SCSI. It used to connect a hard drive to a computer. Switching mode power supply. SMPS is an electronic power supply that incorporates a switching regulator to convert electrical power efficiently. SMPS transfers power from a DC or AC source, often mains power, to DC loads, such as a PCs, while converting voltage and current characteristics. SMPS provides the necessary electrical power to make the computer system operate. The power supply takes standard 230 AC power and converts into plus or minus 12 volt, plus or minus 5 volt, and 3.3 volt DC power. 20 plus 4 pins connectors, which supplies power to motherboard. Typical back panel of a computer shown here. This may ease to understand and connect the appropriate peripherals to a computer. Hope you find this video useful. Please like, share and subscribe the channel. Click bell icon to get new videos on computer and solutions. Thank you for watching.